Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to the PE news video. Today we've got a lot of great topics for you guys, so let's go ahead and jump right into the news. So Nintendo has announced that in Europe, Pokemon Sun and Moon has sold over 2.1 million units in 12 days on sale. That is absolutely phenomenal. It's just a really impressive feat that Nintendo has been able to sell that many copies of the game in such a small amount of time. Obviously, you have the influences of Pokemon Go, but I also think superior marketing, the fact that the game is literally, in my opinion, the best Pokemon game ever made, and that's portrayed what you can do in the game. Many of the small enhancements that took like playing Pokemon kind of like dull and boring, stuff like having to put HN moves on your Pokemon, getting that and making it a whole separate list of things that you can do as far as ride Pokemon that you can get, just little things like that, scrapping the whole gym system. Those are the things that brought people that maybe bought Pokemon X and Y but didn't buy Pokemon Omega, Ruby, and Sapphire to get this game, because it is so different from the previous games and the formula of how they used it. So really good stuff there, really happy for Pokemon. And that leads into another thing. Speaking of Pokemon Go, there is a collaboration between Pokemon Go and Starbucks. That has been confirmed by Niantic, and the Pokemon Company are going to be doing that. So here's the description right here saying Starbucks has played an important role in creating welcoming places for people to come together for refreshments and social engagement, said John Hanks, CEO of Niantic. The physical locations component of collaboration is important to us as we look for ways to use technology to encourage exploration, exercise, and real-world social interaction. And Starbucks throughout the US provides an awesome platform. The Pokemon brand has been surprising and delighting its fans for 20 years, and we're thrilled to be working with a premium brand like Starbucks to bring Pokemon Go to many of its US locations, said J.C. Smith, Senior Director of Consumer Marketing for the Pokemon Company International. We're always looking for the best ways to deliver the joy of our gameplay and beloved characters to our fans, so we're excited to see the first ever Pokemon-themed Starbucks beverage. So pretty good stuff there. Really excited to see that Pokemon Go is expanding its horizons. And you've seen all the different articles saying, oh, the Pokemon Go, it's losing all of its people and all that. Pokemon Go has such a wide fan base, and they're going to continue to add stuff. Even if they lose 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 10 million users, there's still another 30 million, however it's going to do it. And there's still going to be more people who pick up the game every year. Someone gets older and gets their first smartphone and gets their next iPhone. And Pokemon Go is marketed so heavily everywhere that the fact that new people are going to come. So Pokemon Go, it's not just a game, it's a platform at this point. Especially when you're announcing stuff like this, it's a platform tied to an extremely popular brand. It's not going anywhere. Even if it loses 10 million people, they're still going to have millions more ready to just pick up where that left off. So all those articles complaining and crying about Pokemon Go losing its people and all this stuff and losing its user base, nah bruh. It's a platform, it's a staple. It's not going anywhere. It's going to be around for a very long time at this point. They're making way too much money for it to stop. There's too many people invested in it in the first place. And Pokemon is so popular that it's not going anywhere. People are going to know from Pokemon Sun and Moon. People are going to know from Pokemon Go, vice versa. And just money for everyone there in the Pokemon Company and Nintendo. And moving on to the last article here, we got a brand new game from Any Arts Productions. They're actually announcing an exclusive Nintendo Switch game called Seasons of Heaven. Okay, and this game is the first Switch exclusive from a third-party developer that we know about. So Any Arts Production, an independent developer based in France, has announced Seasons of Heaven, a new adventure game coming exclusively to the Nintendo Switch. The story of Seasons of Heaven is based on a French novel of the same name by Nicolas Augusto, which centers on a group of survivors in a post-civilization world. The game runs on Unreal Engine 4 and follows Yan, a young boy with Asperger's syndrome, and Annie, his French bulldog. Both characters are playable, so Gameblog.fr has more screenshots and artwork that you are seeing right now, and a trailer is coming very soon. So I'm really excited about this, because what does this say? It says that there are some companies out there, at least that we know first, that are announcing new games for the Nintendo Switch. You know, because you guys are really upset about the ports, right? So a brand new game, and not only that, but Unreal Engine 4. And it's good to see Unreal Engine 4 games this early on the Nintendo Switch looking very good, and be it from a third-party developer, an exclusive. I'm really excited to see what else they do with this game, because this could could be a very influential game very early in the life cycle of the Nintendo Switch, depending on when it comes out. Will it be successful? Will other third-party developers join suit? Now, this is definitely an indie game or smaller sized game, but the Nintendo Switch can be a haven for this, because really, guys, you look at the indie movement, you look at the indie development team, they were actually very positive on the Nintendo Wii U and on the 3DS to a lesser degree, but there was a lot of games from indie developers. So if a lot of indie developers can come out and put their games on the Nintendo Switch early, because it took a little bit of time before the Wii U got that same love from the indie developers. If they can get these games out early, and if Nintendo can market and make this game a success early, that's going to push even more third-party developers and of course indie developers to make exclusive content. Stuff like Renegade Kid, which they've actually split off into 2 different companies. Let's see what they have to offer on the Nintendo Switch because of the portability and because it can be a home console. Shinin, other developers are going to jump on board, and as long as games like this can have some moderate success, we're going to see more and more indie developers come forward and put games out on there. I can't wait to see what the SteamWorld guys, Image and Form, I can't wait to see what they have. Choice Productions, the guys behind Bit Trip Runner, they have Runner 3 coming out. I'm pretty sure that's going to be on the Nintendo Switch. So there's still a lot more games to come, and interesting and unique concepts just like this are definitely welcome in this industry and on the Nintendo Switch. So let me know what you guys think about this game, Seasons of Heaven for the Nintendo Switch. Do you guys feel that it sets a precedent for third-party developers going forward as far as the smaller size or indie studios to make exclusive games for the Nintendo Switch and announce them in order to get people excited for the system or to have a good staple of games for the first year? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section as well. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Let me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips, and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.